statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. Always appreciate you taking time out and allowing me to come into your life, wherever that may be, and however you may be listening or watching the show. That could be anywhere across the U.S. because we are syndicated, and that means the show will play at different times in different markets. Check your local listings. I just, it's a bit of sad news. One of the engineers here at iHeartMedia passed away, and Tom. And he was, I had just talked to him, and he was the nicest man. Not a malicious bone in that man's body, not a bad thought, just a kind, sweet man. So sad, sudden. And we extend our condolences to him, his family, to his friends and family. You know, you get close to people. I've been coming into the station complex for 11 years, and it was always, you see people day in and day out and pass in the hall, talk. Used to talk to him on occasion, quiet, just a sweet guy, just a good soul. So sorry. Of course, Stephen knew him too. Stephen was here all this time. I think I described him pretty well. I think that was, Stephen's shaking his head. He's got something going on back there. So again, extend our condolences to Tom's family and friends. As I say, one day at a time. We don't know. We just don't know, right? So you take it one day at a time and focus on what you have to do today, get the best out of it. That's all you can do. It's a fate we all face, right? So 877-897-8255. I give that number out frequently. I invite you to call. Don't hesitate. And at letstalknutrition.com, you can listen and watch the show there. So what people are doing now, even though there's a slight delay, they'll turn the radio on and turn the volume off on the computer and watch the show.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Huh?
I said I really appreciate the people that do that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag, right?
Well, if you're
my lips won't be exactly synced to what they're
no, but
it's close.
You're right. The cool thing about it is you'll mention something like with Uzi. We threw up tons of images for that. So as you mentioned it, people that wanted to see it still had time to get to their phone or their laptop or whatever
and see it
and be able to see it. So they don't miss out. And it's cool because we put a lot of emphasis into that.
And we like to stream because it's a form of it's another tool in teaching. We can show images. If I'm talking about the heart, we can throw up an image, and you can go see it and leave your radio on. So this is cool. I really like it. In the past, if I wanted to show something, I had to get a book, and we had to put a camera on the book to show you the intestines or whatever we're talking about. or some place on the planet that we're talking about. Now we can just stream, and then Josh can throw the images up onto the TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever.
And it adds flavors. As we're going through the slides, you came up with a slight joke, CSI Alps.
Right. By the way, Ötzi is the Iceman, 5,000-year-old, well-preserved, mummified Iceman.
I'm still riding off that high, man. That was such a cool topic.
Who now? I knew you would like that. CSI, the Alps. These archaeologists and other scientists involved in this study of Ötzi, they've been studying him since 1991 when they found him in the ice. Now believe he was murdered, and so that's what we're talking about when we say Ötzi. Ötzi the Iceman. He's cool. No pun intended. Ötzi's cool. Yeah, he's frozen in ice, man.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
He was for, 5,000 years almost?
They thawed him out.
This sounds like Mike Tyson. I thawed him out.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, he was so vicious, and he had this high little voice.
Super nice guy, too, from what I hear. But honestly, though, I really appreciate all the people that do watch the stream because it keeps me in business. I have a job because of that.
Of course. And, people thought that the streaming would be a threat to radio. It's not a threat to radio.
No, it's an add-on.
It helps. If people will take the time to watch, believe you me, they're going to take the time to listen. And when they drift away from the radio and they go off, someplace where there's not a radio, and they still want to watch or listen to the show, they can do it on their phone, computer, or tablet, whatever.
iHeartMedia app.
So it all integrates in one system. One media form supports the other, but that's what people are doing now. They leave the radio on because it's high fidelity. There's no buffering. Radio is wonderful. Quality's good. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to report on a story. Usually when we talk about different therapies, some of these therapies can be very unpleasant. Well, there's one therapy that is very good. Going to an amusement park for a particular reason that will help cure or improve or maybe cure a particular condition. What? And no, it's not eating cotton candy. No, it's not that. Or hot dogs. Nope, it's not that. You'll see. I'll tell you. You can't make this up. I'll send it to you, Josh. I know you're looking. You're wondering, what is he talking about?
I need the article or else I get lost.
I get lost with the article. What are you talking about?
So do I. I was lying. I was just kidding.
So, and then I'm going to now talk to you about, so that I can make sure that my compatriot here has the article. There is a story trending today that is pretty interesting. And, on the show, I talk a lot about life expectancy, longevity, living long with quality of life, and so on. Researchers who are interested in trying to predict longevity are actively engaged in trying to isolate those variables that will, in fact, contribute to longevity. And so this story deals with that. And it involves the concept of epigenetics. Okay. And it comes out of the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. And the headline on the press release for the study was "Epigenetic Clock Predicts Life." One of the researchers in the study, a Dr. David Horvath, he's a UCLA geneticist, led a team of 65 scientists. I sent it to you. You should have it. 65 scientists in 7 countries. And when we come back, I'll tell you what they found. They're able to predict using epigenetics, and I'll tell you what that is, how long people can live. They're pretty good at this. It's a pretty good predictor. We all have this epigenetic clock. There's genetics and then there's epigenetics. The prefix epi, above, means above. And I'll explain more what that means. And then Tavis Piattoly will be along. We'll talk to him and we'll see what's on his mind. We're headed into fall, so he has some fall theme in mind. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. We're thankful that you did, and you're listening to it coast to coast.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Tavis Piattoly will be my guest here in a moment. And there's this study that's trending this morning. It's kind of interesting, I think. It deals with epigenetics. Epigenetics is the study of those factors, mechanisms, usually environmental, that switch genes on and off. Okay? Diet and lifestyle have incredibly an epigenetic effect on the genes. There's the way the genes are sequenced, and then there's the expression of the genes, getting them to behave. And you don't want them to behave badly. Turns out that there's this, according to these researchers from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, right? And it was a team of 65 scientists in 7 countries, for that matter, to record age-related changes in human DNA and calculate biological age and estimate a person's lifespan. A higher biological age, which is different from chronological age, and regardless of chronological age, consistently predicted an earlier death. Here's what Dr. Horvath said. Our research reveals valuable clues into what causes human aging, marking a first step toward developing a targeted methods to slow the process. That's about all you can do. You're not going to stop it. They drew on 13 sets of data, including the landmark Framingham Heart Study and Women's Health Initiative. A consortium of 25 institutions analyzed the DNA in blood samples collected from more than 13,000 people in the U.S. and Europe, they said. Dr. Brian Chen, a postdoctoral fellow at National Institute on Aging, said, quote, "We were stunned to see that the epigenetic clock was able to predict the lifespans of Caucasians, Hispanics, and African Americans. This rang true even after adjusting for traditional risk factors like age, gender, smoking, body mass index, disease history, and blood cell counts," close quote. The group's findings, however, don't bode well for everyone. Continuing, Dr. Horvath said, quote, "We discovered that 5% of the population ages at a faster biological rate, resulting in a shorter life health expectancy. Accelerated aging increases these adults' risk of death by 50% at any age, notwithstanding. And this is even in cases where people are taking care of themselves and, doing the right things. But that's just, that's how it sort of goes, I guess. While a healthy lifestyle may extend life expectancy, our innate aging process prevents us from cheating death forever," Dr. Horvath emphasized. Yet risk factors such as smoking, diabetes, and high blood pressure still predict more mortality more strongly than one's epigenetic aging rate, close quote, which is something I've said on this show many times. The lion's share of the variance relative to accelerated aging and early death, or conversely, slowing down aging and living a long life, is accounted for, most of that variance is accounted for by diet and lifestyle. Your epigenetic clock, that's what they're implying here. There's a genetically driven component to aging. Now, that even being said, diet and lifestyle, the reason why it accounts for so much of the variance is because it can cause these genes to express some of these bad genes that a person may have, or not to express. And sometimes they will express no matter what you do. It's just the way it is. Can't control everything. Tavis Piattoly is my guest. Let me bring him on right away. Tavis, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Doc, it's always a pleasure. Great to talk to you today.
Nice talking to you. You live in Vegas. Have you ever been to New York, New York?
Actually, I live in New Orleans. I'm right outside the New
I'm
Orleans.
sorry. I got you confused with another handsome guy.
Same thing. Vegas, New Orleans. I mean, there's not really that much difference.
Have you been to... I used to live in You're right, except for the heat. Well, no. It's a swamp in New Orleans, and it's a desert in, in Vegas. Listen, have you ever been to Vegas? And have you ever been to New York, New York?
I've been to Vegas. Yeah, I've been to Vegas,
Okay.
and that was actually like when I was 21. My mom was like, "You going to Vegas?" I was like, "So we went to Vegas." I think don't they have a roller coaster there?
Ah, you're reading my mind. Have you been to Disney? Have you been to Disney World?
Yeah, about 5 or 6 times. We're pretty close to Disney, and we're about 10 hours drive. But we're actually going to Disney next year again.
Turns out that there's a therapy that seems to work pretty good. And the therapy is old-fashioned roller coasters. You can't make this up. This is where you can have some fun, even if you have kidney stones.
What about if you go lose all your money and your life savings in Vegas and then go ride at New York, New York? Does that get rid of all that stress?
No, it doesn't. It turns out that old-fashioned roller coasters can help patients pass kidney stones. Can't make this up, man. So if you got kidney stones, go have some fun to get rid of them. Go ride some roller coasters.
Sounds like fun.
Come back, I'll tell you some more. Yeah, I had you in Vegas. I had you on the other side of the United States. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. How
No
you
problem.
you doing okay?
Yes, sir. Doing great.
Yeah.
And, sorry to hear about your your coworker and his family.
Yeah, it's a shame. Man, when I tell you he was a sweet guy, he's such a nice man. Always gentle, just so gentle, kind. All right, come back. We'll talk to Tavis. I have him now in New Orleans where he belongs.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, if you have kidney stones, not to worry. You can go have some fun with them. Go ride roller coasters and you get rid of them. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. That's what they're saying out of Michigan State University. Dr. David Wartinger, he's a professor emeritus in the Department of Osteopath Surgical Specialties. I guess riding roller coasters is a specialty. He had this pilot study and then expanded into a study to assess whether the stories he was hearing from patients were true. His patients were telling him, I had these kidney stones, I went and rode roller coaster, and they got rid of them. Basically, he said, I had patients telling me that after riding a particular roller coaster at Walt Disney World, they were able to pass their kidney stone. I even had one patient say he passed 3 different stones after riding multiple times. Right? This is good. This is good. I love roller coasters. You kidding? Man, I could all day long.
I wonder if that's why my sister's so obsessed with them.
Does she have kidney stones?
Yeah, she actually has like legit problems when she gets.
Tell her to stay on. Tell her to stay on the roller coaster. Have the doctor write a prescription. Go ride roller coasters, Disney World.
I'm gonna text it to her right now.
Tavis Piattoly is my guest. Tavis, welcome back. And you're in New Orleans, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man.
Feels like Vegas stuff, man.
No, let's go to Vegas, man. We'll go have some fun. It's fun. I love Vegas. So, what have you been doing lately? What's up? What's going on with you?
Just staying busy, traveling for work and, just working with clients and, having a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're a family man, right?
Yep.
You got a couple kids?
Just one little 5-year-old girl.
That's all right. Got your, keep you occupied, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You like living in New Orleans or New Orleans?
We live about 40 minutes north in a town called Covington, but
I grew up.
Yeah,
Covington. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you said you lived in Slidell or somewhere. You were in the area.
I was in New Orleans proper, but I've been to Covington many times. When you go across the bridge, do you have to go across the bridge to get to Covington? No.
Yes, yeah, the causeway. Yes, sir.
You have to go across, right?
That's correct.
And it's pretty nice over there in Covington.
Yeah, the Mandeville-Covington area is really nice.
Yeah. How long is that bridge?
24 miles.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to travel that a lot, man. That was a long time ago. I lived in New Orleans. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, I also lived near the airport, too, at one point. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And you, when you were going to school, you majored in sports nutrition?
Well, I majored in nutrition and dietetics, but that was my goal. My goal when I got out of school was to work in the sports field. I didn't want to work in a hospital. It just wasn't for me. So I chose to go and really. I worked in the fitness. Actually, I worked in the fitness industry for 13 years. I was in upper management, doing more administrative stuff. But while I was doing that, I had the opportunity to work with a couple of professional teams, the Saints and also the New Orleans Hornets when they were the Hornets. And I was also with Tulane University for 14 years as their nutrition consultant for the athletic department.
Mm. Relative to football players and their nutrition.
I'm sorry, say that one more time?
I said relative to football players and their nutrition. I was editing my own. Oh. I was editing what I was going to say. I cleaned it up. I was going to say something. You're on the air, fool. Can't say that. Relative to their nutrition. Well, let me just ask you: does their nutrition really suck all that bad?
No, not necessarily. It really depends on the player and the level. I work with from high school athletes all the way to professional athletes, and I've seen some high school athletes have better diets than pro athletes, and there are certain pro athletes that have just incredible diets. Mainly because if you look at some of the veterans, over the years they understand we start realizing, wow, nutrition is so important. I didn't realize, certain things that I shouldn't be eating 50% of the time. I saw one guy that used to bring in Sonic hamburgers every day after practice. I mean, this was a guy that was drafted in the first round, but he only lasted 4 years in the NFL because, he just didn't take care of his body. He didn't perform well.
Eating hamburgers is not. Let's speak to this now, because every Sunday we got millions and millions of people, tens of millions of people watching football. And then on Monday night and Thursday night, we see these linemen. And they're huge. 350 pounds, some approaching 375, 400 pounds. And they got huge guts on them. That's not, I don't care what they were eating. They're obese, right?
Yes, absolutely. And they're still at risk for cardiovascular disease. And, we've seen several guys under the age of 40 after they've retired, they've had heart attacks and passed away. So it's important, they have been a selected few. If you look at a few guys like Alan Faneca, Jeff Saturday, certain guys that have, these guys were played on the offensive line, they've retired in the last 5 years, and they basically cut anywhere from 80 to 100 pounds off their frame. They realize this is not the frame they can carry around any longer because they're not expending nearly as much energy as they used to. So they have to cut their diet. Instead of eating 4,000 calories, they go to eating 2,000 calories or 1,800 calories because they're not training 2 and 3 hours.
I get that. So as a nutritionist, say you have a nutritionist or a registered dietitian working with these teams, and the nutritionist says to the lineman, I want you to eat 6,000 calories a day. Let me ask you something. Don't you get conflicted? What you're telling that person to do is not good for their health. Well,
it depends. So there's a way to do it, and there's a way to do it the right way to where they can...
Wait. In other words, getting fat, there's a right way to get fat?
Well, hold on 1 second. So it's not advising them to get fat. It's really, for some athletes, you try to change their body composition while maintaining their weight. You look at a guy like J.J. Watt, he needs 8,000 calories a day. But if we took his body fat, that guy's probably, I would say, anywhere from 15 to 18%. And that's lean for a guy that's 290 pounds.
Right. He just got injured, by the way. He's out for 8 weeks. I get your point. What I'm referring to is some of these centers, guards, and tackles where you look at them, they got so much they got more visceral fat on their body than they have sense. And that's not good for them. And I guess if I were working with one of the teams as the nutritionist, I don't know if I would feel conflicted in telling these guys you need to put on more weight. And I didn't say muscle. I just said weight, which would be fat too, right? I don't know. I just wondered if you ever felt conflicted about that.
No, well, there are 15 of the 32 teams have full-time sports dietitians now, and they work with them. They don't actually try to put more weight on them. If someone has a high body fat, they test these guys. They actually put them in bod pods or do body fat testing. And their goal is to really change their body composition.
Okay.
So there are some guys that are 350, 360. The goal is to get their weight down to maybe 320, 315.
Yeah.
So they're working with them to really change their body type as much as possible.
As much as possible. I guess what I'm implying is that it's probably not the most healthiest thing to do, but we understand that. We come back. Tavis has something else on his mind. We'll find out.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Natural Factors presents.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray. How would you like to feel more calm, centered, and alert with greater mental focus and clarity? Pharma-GABA, a special natural form of the major brain chemical GABA, can help. Our brain can naturally produce GABA, but sometimes we don't produce enough, so taking it as a supplement can give your brain a GABA boost. Pharma-GABA is a clinically proven form that is considerably more effective than other forms. Pharma-GABA produces favorable changes in brainwave patterns as well as a dramatic reduction in markers of stress, including salivary cortisol levels. Pharma-GABA is fast-acting, with feelings of calmness and mental focus experienced within 5 minutes of taking Pharma-GABA. So, if you want to feel calmer with greater mental clarity and focus and need a fast-acting help to cope with a stressful day, give Pharma-GABA a try. I think you'll be glad you did.
Jimmy Maloney here with 2 hours of success stories every morning. That Business Show, 7 to 9 tomorrow morning on 1250 Wins WHNZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness. BSN, Finish First. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just dialed into the show, Tavis Piattoly is my guest. Tavis, are you still sports dietitian for Tulane University Athletics?
No, sir. No, I work from home full time. I do a lot of consulting with with high school athletes, college athletes, pro athletes. But a lot of the stuff now, I work from home. I also work for a company full-time called the Taylor Hooten Foundation. So what we do is we go around the country speaking about the dangers of performance-enhancing drugs, dietary supplements, and also good nutrition.
I see. Gotcha. You wanted to talk about the fall is headed our way. I don't know what date. What's the date? I don't know what date that is when fall starts. But you wanted to talk about staying, getting fit for fall, sports and this and that. You well know that when winter comes in, sometimes people like bears hibernate and they stop exercising. The weather's bad. They don't, this and that. Any excuse. So we want to stay fit throughout the year. So you're wanting to focus a little bit about fall sports, staying in shape for the fall, but not only in terms of sports, but people also need to stay physically active during the fall and winter seasons, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, as you mentioned, as it starts to get colder, in the Louisiana area particularly, we don't really have much of a winter. I mean, if it gets below, if it freezes probably 3 or 4 times, we're lucky. If it snows, that's once every 10 years. So we don't have an excuse. I can understand up north, northeast, northwest, it gets pretty brutal up there, especially, when you're looking at sub-zero temperatures. Who wants to go outside and exercise?
Well, Tavis, one of the healthiest places in the United States is Vermont.
Really? Yeah, I heard that in Colorado.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, it doesn't get any colder than it does in Vermont, right? But somehow there's people's good diet, good physical activity, lifestyle up there. It always turns up in surveys. Go ahead.
No, so you're right. I mean, it's just in some places people do make excuses, but we still have access to fitness centers, and we still have access to places, whether it's inside our house or just anywhere where you can stay warm but still get that physical activity in. Because a lot of things happen. And I know you guys were talking about epigenetics, that study earlier. And one of the things I've seen in the research in the past with certain things like diet could really help slow the deceleration of telomere length. And if people are not familiar with what telomere lengths are, that's really the aging process. The shorter our telomeres get, the faster we age. And one of the things that I've noticed that decelerates that process is fish oil, especially in people with cardiovascular disease. So, you combine a good diet, especially high in omega-3, with regular exercise. I mean, that could just slow that aging process and maybe counter some of the effects that our genetics have.
To what extent are nutritionists and registered dietitians integrating the use of dietary supplements generally into the regimen of athletes? How much has that? Because there's a point I want to make about the layperson. How significant is that these days?
It's been very significant. I mean, it's obviously we're a food-first culture, but we do, we're not opposed to supplements. We realize athletes are going to want to take something. So the first thing we have to do as a sports dietitian is practice supplement safety, which means we have to ensure all of those products that we recommend are third-party tested by a company like NSF. And that ensures that athlete is probably not going to test positive for a banned substance. We see a lot of athletes that get caught in doping scandals, and they're either deliberately taking a product they know, or that they're taking a product they know that has probably an illegal substance, or they're taking steroids, or they may have bought something over the counter that is not third-party tested, and they test positive. So
right. So but the company for whom you consult and do work for, Nordic Naturals, they probably make one of the cleanest fish oil products in the natural products industry, I would presume.
No doubt. And they have several products that are also NSF for sports certified. So it gives the athlete not only a good, high-quality fish oil, but it gives them trust to where they know when they put that in their body, they don't run the risk for testing positive for something.
Are you a consultant for Nordic Naturals? Are you on their medical board or what?
Yes, sir. I'm on their scientific advisory board.
Oh, you are? You're a big shot.
No, I don't like to call myself that. I mean, but I've been using their products for about 10 years. I just joined their scientific advisory board this year.
Oh. Spoke with the new marketing manager at Expo East for Nordic.
Excellent.
Yeah, nice man. Really like
Absolutely.
him. Smart guy. Not a marketing manager, but heading up marketing. Now, what I the company is Nordic. Yeah, I don't want to misrepresent. Are they the leading fish oil supplement company in the world right now?
Yeah, I think they control, and I'm not 100% sure on their sales, but from what I've last read, somewhere between 42 and 46% of the industry they sell. They control the majority of that. So that's pretty strong when you consider the number of people and companies that sell fish oil. And I think part of their success is they're a fish oil company. They don't sell 50,000 SKUs of multivitamins and B vitamins and all these other products. They're not a sports nutrition company. They specialize in making high quality fish oil.
Fish oil.
And I think that's one of the reasons why they've been so trusted.
Okay, so what would distinguish Nordic Naturals from some other companies' fish oil products? What would make for? I'm going to take the negative first. What makes for a bad fish oil product?
Well, number one, poor quality fish, not using the right fish, not using testing process for purity. When you buy a product, and number one, it has a fishy burp, that means it's rancid. They're not using quality fish oil. And it gets oxidized in the process, and part of that is due to companies are using ethyl ester-based fish oils that get more oxidized than a triglyceride-based fish oil. So they break down those particles and get nearly the purity and quality. And
let's back that piece up a minute. Ethyl ester versus triglyceride. I mean, you're a registered dietitian. People out there listening, they don't know. Many of them don't know that difference. When we come back, I want to explore that with you, and then what constitutes a bad fish oil product? What constitutes a good fish oil product? And Nordic Naturals, I can tell you, has all of the features and trademarks of a excellent, high-quality, pharmaceutical-grade, blessed by the Pope fish oil. It's the one I use. It's the one I've used for years. So we come back, we'll try to separate that out so you can make better judgments when you go into the store. But the only thing you have to remember, Nordic Naturals fish oil. Nordic Naturals fish oil. Easy. Tavis Piattoly is my guest. We're going to continue our conversation with Tavis, and we're going to do that coast to coast.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Tavis Piattoly is my guest. Fish for fall. Fish oil for fall. I'm going to talk about that. And always good to be with you. I appreciate you stopping by and taking a few moments. We'll see if we can make it worth your while. I think that's pretty easy to do because we try to talk about things that are relevant, things that work, and things that are supported by science. Just don't make stuff up. Don't want to do that. And let's see, real quickly, just what I have to tell you, this is an odd story. Kidney stones. Talked about this a little bit in the first portion of the show. And it turns out that riding roller coasters is one way to get rid of them. Can't make that up. That's the story, right? So that's a therapy that would be a lot of fun to do. Old-fashioned roller coasters can help patients pass kidney stones. I'm serious. I'm not making this up. They actually, researchers from Michigan State University, is published in the Journal of the American Osteopathic Association. I can just imagine the editor receiving the copy, looking at that, saying, "What? Yeah, that's pretty good." Big Thunder Mountain. That was a name of, yeah. When I was a kid, we lived in Pittsburgh. I used to go to Kennywood Park and ride the roller coaster there. And then Westview Park. The one at Kennywood Park was better. These were wooden roller coasters, man. They were so much fun. Yeah, 877-897-8. I didn't have kidney stones. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. So when you go see your urologist and he says, "You got kidney stones, I'm going to do this." And no, I'm just going to go to Disney World and ride Disneyland or Disney World and ride the roller coasters. Thank you very much. As I said, Tavis Piattoly is my guest with Nordic Naturals, leading fish oil supplement company in the world. They've been a sponsor of Let's Talk Nutrition for many years, and we're very proud of that. Tavis, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on, man.
Always a pleasure, Doc.
So you made a distinction between triglyceride form of fish oil earlier in the show, and what was the other you were comparing?
Ethyl ester.
Ethyl ester. So which form is Nordic Naturals?
Yeah, so Nordic is a triglyceride base. And, they've done some research. There's been research done to really see which form has the most bioavailability and absorption. So, for the listener, really, which one saturates the bloodstream the best and it increases our blood omega-3 levels. Just like you go to the doctor and get cholesterol tested and vitamin D, you can get your blood omega-3 levels tested to see, hey, am I at a certain level? And if you're above 8, that's great. That's where you want to be. That's what's been shown to reduce your risk of death. So what these studies have shown is triglyceride-based is superior at saturating the bloodstream and getting absorbed better than ethyl ester versus also krill oil, which is a phospholipid. So there's 3 types of active fatty or fish oils. And krill, ethyl ester, triglyceride-based. Triglyceride-based is obviously your superior form, and that's what Nordic is.
Okay, so one of the admonitions that nutritionists and dietitians sometimes give to people, some, not all, I don't think a majority of them do. I do. I tell people to be cautious about eating fish 3 times, 4 times a week, because the waters, the streams, the rivers, the lakes, the oceans, and whatnot are contaminated.
Yep.
And it's risky business, especially if you're eating large fish, salmon, tuna, and the like, sea bass. They hold heavy metals. And I just don't think it's prudent to be eating fish that many times a week. Now, I'm going to make a lot of people in the fish industry mad when I say that. I understand that. But if that statement, if there's any truth to what I just said, and that the waters are contaminated, how does Nordic Naturals avoid using fish that are not contaminated? What are they doing?
Well, they're using, typically a lot of the fish that you see in a fish oil product like a Nordic is going to be things like sardines and anchovies. It's not salmon. They're not using, I think they had a salmon oil product, but they're using fish that's less likely. But it's not only that, it's the manufacturing process and the testing process. So they basically pass a lot of international pharmaceutical standards. They go through significant heavy metal testing. They go through significant dioxin testing, things like PCBs. So they get rigorous testing through the EPA, the Council of Responsible Nutrition. They pass all the European Pharmacopoeia standards. So there's been so many rigorous testing when they test their oils. All of their levels are so low. I mean, you're going to get probably less than 0.01 parts per million of mercury or lead in these products, which is significantly low. It's impossible to completely avoid it, but you're right. I mean, if you're not eating wild fish, a lot of these farm-raised fish, tuna, salmon, you need to be really careful with that type of stuff, because you could, if you eat 3 to 4 or 5 times a week, at some point. I remember reading a story. I don't know if it was in Rolling Stone. Jeremy Piven, he ate tuna every day for 2 years. He thought he was dying. He had severe fever. He had mercury poisoning. He had to go to the hospital and get treated. Now, that's a little extreme. Most people don't eat tuna every day for 2 years. But, I've been taking probably anywhere from 4 to 6 grams a day of a liquid fish oil by Nordic because I trust the testing process. And that's why you have to be careful with a lot of the products on today's market. You go buy a $5 or $8 fish oil in the store, you're getting bottom of the barrel fish. You're getting poor quality fish that don't really go through the rigorous testing that we do at Nordic Naturals.
They used to have a video, I don't know if they still have it on their website, Nordic Naturals, showing the facility and how they go about making the fish oil products. Do they still have that, if you know?
That's a great question. I know they're doing a complete revamping of their website. They've used the same website for the last 20 years, and it still looks modernized. That's what's cool about it. It still looks like a today's creative website, but they're coming out with an all-new website. I haven't seen that video in a while. I have to go back to their website and check it out and see. But
let's see.
I mean, all of their.
I'm going to have my one producer, Josh, go to Nordic Naturals and see if that video is still there, Josh. Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tavis. I apologize for that.
Not a problem.
I think that video was pretty compelling. On all the years that I've taken, this is anecdotal. This is not a scientific study. In all the years I've taken Nordic Naturals, nearly every day, I never had one episode of that fish oil kickback. Never had that happen, ever. That's amazing. I mean, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. Where is this video on the website so I can find it a little bit easier?
I have no clue. I don't know. That's why you're the technician.
Well, on the homepage, I don't see a video, but I'm at the website, so I'll
look around. It may be there, it may not. It may not be there, Josh. I don't know.
Okay,
we'll see. Well, he'll find it if it's there. So that's been my experience. And let me ask you this: how is it that some companies, if you go to some of these big box stores, discount houses, and you see this giant container of fish oil pills, and it's like half the price of everybody else? How can they do that, Tavis?
So I'll give you an example. I worked when I was working for a large hospital system. They owned our fitness center. We had multiple fitness centers. So I helped them launch their own branded vitamin line. And we worked with a great manufacturer to help us launch, about 20 different SKUs, 20 different products. So when I was going through the pricing, I was like, wow, a lot of this was private label. We just wrap our label around whatever this manufacturing facility had in stock. So when you look at the cost official, it's not expensive. It cost us about $3.50 a bottle for 60 capsules. So, and this is a somewhat decent quality. It was an ethyl ester, but at the time, this was 6 years ago, I wasn't as familiar with the difference in the quality.
We'll be right back. We'll continue.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Talking with Tavis Piattoly. Went to the Nordic Naturals website. I recommend that you do that. When you get there, there's a link. It says about us. If you scroll down, is that the link? You scroll down, you're going to come to a link that says
True North documentary.
Can you put that up on the screen?
I can put the documentary up on screen, but the actual the website part I can't. So
no, it's okay. Put the
there you go.
He's got the documentary, and there it is. True North, the omega-3 journey from boat to bottle, a documentary short film. It's very impressive. If you're watching the show, you can see the production values. It's remarkable. I mean, it looks like it's a movie.
Yeah.
See the production values on that? Unbelievable. I've watched that several times. Wow.
Beautiful landscapes.
Oh, my God. It's a beautiful video. Just absolutely beautiful. And the narrative and the story about Nordic Naturals, and you'll see what True North means. And they're showing the fish. Look at that beautiful fish, man.
Mm-hmm.
Boat to bottle. NordicNaturals.com. Tavis, welcome back.
Yes, sir.
So we found that. I knew that documentary was around there somewhere. We just had to look under the one link there. It's a wonderful documentary. I remember when it first came out. It's well worth watching. So when you go into these big stores, these discount houses, and they get this giant container of fish oil pills, and it's half the price or less of these other companies. When you're manufacturing fish oil, that's not a cheap process. Unless you're using cheap raw materials. I mean, they're cutting corners somewhere, Tavis.
Yeah, they're using very low dosages too. That's another thing to look at. Is when you're looking at what you get, 2 capsules, you get about 300 milligrams combined of DHA and EPA from some of these really inexpensive. Some go a little bit less. If you look at a Nordic, you get about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per 2 capsules. So you're getting 4 times the dosage with a good quality triglyceride base. When you go and get some of this inexpensive stuff, like you said, buy one, get one free, or this 360 capsule or soft gel container for $12, they're getting very low dosages. There's other fillers in there. There's other things they're putting in there that are filling that liquid in gel. It's not all fish oil. So you have to be really cautious, and the average consumer doesn't really know that.
All right. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you, does a person put their health in jeopardy by consuming some of these more, how can I put this and be rhetorically sensitive, cheesy fish oil products? Do they put their health at risk?
I've talked to a few physicians that are that do research in this area, and they say the ethyl ester-based fish oil is not healthy for the stomach. I mean, it could hurt the stomach lining long term. So yeah, you could. I mean, you definitely could probably cause some issues down the line if you took this long term. So I don't know what all those conditions would be, but at the same time, we just have to be really cautious. But unfortunately, that's just the education level right now. It's hard to really educate the average consumer when they walk into a supplement store or a pharmacy or a department store of what to buy and what's safe. They really don't know what to look for.
I see.
And as the number of supplement brands expand, it becomes even more challenging and difficult.
So it's not only the form that they're using, but it could be, is it possible that some of these products, the raw material is rancid?
It could be. It's unfortunately, we don't know if that's the case or not. I mean, you won't know until something happens. One of the things that I would say look for is the taste. If it tastes fishy, then throw that stuff away or bring it back and get your money back. You should not have fish bursts. You really shouldn't. Good quality like a Nordic, they use lemon oil, they use rosemary extract. There's no fillers, there's no artificial ingredients. So it's important that if you're taking a product that has strong fish burps, you need to take that back. It's either rancid or they're using poor quality raw material.
877-897-8255. You're listening to Tavis Piattoly. He's on the medical advisory board for Nordic Naturals, a leading fish oil supplement company in the world, on this planet anyway. I don't know about other planets, but this one, they're numero uno. So I notice that back in the day, they had a few SKUs. Now they have quite a few SKUs at Nordic Naturals. They're combining fish oil with other compounds like CoQ10 and whatnot, right?
Yeah, they actually have their own CoQ10 separate, product by itself. One of the coolest new products that they just launched a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, was their Omega CRP, which has curcumin. It has about 500 to 600 milligrams of curcumin turmeric extract. Also has N-acetylcysteine and glutathione. So you're really looking at attacking the body and cells from a couple of different angles to boost the immune system. And also, when you combine omega-3 with curcumin, then you're really attacking that inflammation cascade to where we can reduce the inflammatory process.
What's it? Can you please repeat the name of the product?
Yes, sir. It's Omega CRP, just like C-reactive protein, but it's Omega CRP.
That's interesting. So there's omega-3 fatty acids, curcumin, and you mentioned one or two compounds. What were they?
Yeah, N-acetylcysteine and L-glutathione.
Wow.
So all those three combined in one product.
I got to get my mitts on that one. I've never taken that. Do you have one with? Do they have a SKU where you have fish oil and CoQ10 together?
They don't. No, they have the CoQ10 separate.
Separate. Okay, I misspoke then. All right, so they have their own CoQ10, but that one you just talked about, the CRP. Wow, that's amazing. Boy, that's an antioxidant powerhouse if I ever heard one. Right?
Antioxidant, inflammation, all in one.
Unbelievable. Gotta love it. Nordic Naturals. That's why they're number one.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Government fish oil quality standards don't exist in the United States. Did you know that? Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. My guest is Tavis Piattoly. That's a true statement. Government fish oil quality standards do not exist in the United States. So, all right, what does a company like Nordic Naturals do about that? Take advantage of that? No. What they do is they adhere to and exceed the more stringent European pharmacopoeia standards, what's called EPS, and as the voluntary standards set by the Council for Responsible Nutrition and the Global Organization for EPA and DHA Omega-3, called GOED, for all of their oils that they make. Tavis, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Great to still be here, Doc.
So that's really one of the things that distinguishes Nordic from some of these other companies. A lot of people don't know that there are not any government fish oil quality standards in the U.S. That's amazing to me.
That's correct.
It's just stunning to me.
Yeah, that's correct, and unfortunately, fortunately, that's one of the reasons why Nordic does such a great job of testing their product. They want to make sure, and everybody should be trying to do this, but obviously there's companies that they're going to skirt around all the process to where their end result is, to increase their bottom line. Obviously, Nordic, their goal is to make sure they provide a quality product that has positive outcomes for their consumers that are using their product.
And I mentioned earlier, I said people eating fish 3 and 4 times a week put themselves at risk for heavy metal exposure. All the oils that used in Nordic Naturals products showed in the testing that they've done, third-party testing, showed no detectable heavy metals when tested down to the Global Organization for EPA, the GOED, and for Council of Responsible Nutrition, which their standard of 0.1 parts per million, for heaven's sake. Dioxins, no dioxins detectable, or furans detectable down to 2.0 parts per million in their products established by the World Health Organization. PCBs showed no detectable dioxin PCB levels when tested down to 1.0 parts per million. That's, again, the product is pretty clean and pure. Not pretty. I mean, it is clean and pure of these heavy metals. So that, in part, it counts for why you don't get any kickback either. The product isn't rancid. These oils, these chemicals make the oil rancid, right?
Yes, sir. That's actually correct. So it does increase the rancidity of the oil, causing problems, especially with long-term use and long-term exposure. So this is why, again, it's hard to find, because when you're looking for a fish oil, again, a consumer goes out, it's hard for them to understand what's a good product. And, that's with most products today. People typically, when they look at a product, they look at price if they don't know what they're looking for, or it's a referral from a friend. A lot of friends are selling products, and everybody's aunt and uncle is involved in a product or some type of supplement company, it seems like, from a multi-level marketing perspective today. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to try to find trusted information, which is why we have these shows to give our consumers quality information.
Absolutely. And about a quality product and products. And so, you want fresh smelling, tasting fish oil for fall. I'm trying to do a little alliteration there. And it is true. You don't get that fishy smell and taste, and that's usually caused by free radicals. Sometimes it's too much heat. The product's been exposed to too much heat, or you have these toxic chemicals that create free radicals and degrade the omega-3 fatty acid molecules. And what I was alluding to earlier That's where you can do more harm. You'd be better off. I wouldn't even serve that to my cats, okay? I mean, because I would put them at risk for getting sick. That's what I was getting at earlier. Do you put yourself at risk with some of these more offline, off-label, whatever you want to call them, cheaper fish oil products? You put your health at risk, I think, Tavis.
Yeah, you do. And it's funny you mentioned you wouldn't give it to your cat. Nordic makes a line of fish oil specifically for pets. So
they got it covered.
They got everything. They got it covered from infants all the way to animals. So that's another reason to kind of respect that line and the quality of work of what they do.
Yeah. So for the fall, you want to. And fall, of course, we have cold and flu season, isn't it? Do you have an omega-3? Does Nordic make an omega-3 with vitamin D in it?
Again, they do. Yeah, so the Ultimate Omega or the Pro Omega actually has vitamin D, 1,000 international units. But also Nordic has come out with a vitamin D by itself, a vitamin D supplement alone. So, one of the things they've done is they've basically been a fish oil company. But over the years, customers have said, hey, instead of me going to this place to get a vitamin D and this place to get your fish oil, why don't you have this and this and this. So in addition to the vitamin D, the CoQ10 we talked about, they have also a probiotic as well, because a lot of people have grown in the probiotic world and starting to see the benefits. So they have a probiotic product. But again, if you look at that cold and flu season, you combine the vitamin D with the Omega CRP that's got the glutathione and the N-acetylcysteine, you got yourself two products that are healthy for the immune system as well.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. So for the fall, it would be wise, it would be prudent to, for example, take the fish oil product from Nordic Naturals that includes vitamin D in it. You get them both, so you don't, or you can take them separately. They have both. Or to take that CRP product that is high antioxidant, high anti-inflammatory. During the fall and winter months, especially where it's cold, people start to complain about how the cold weather affects their joints, and they're suffering from arthritis or some other autoimmune disease, and the cold weather doesn't do kind things, doesn't make things any better, makes it worse, and people suffer. So to moderate that inflammation, fish oil, there's more the studies than I can tell you. Go to PubMed, that database, or Cochrane, or wherever, and type in fish oil and inflammation, and you're going to find you'll be entertained there for a long time.
And Doc, just to add on to that, there's another great site that's just all fish oil research, omega-research.com. That's another great resource for people if they're looking for, just omega-3 research. And you can search by category. So if you go to omega-research.com, when you get to that website, on the left side of the page, it'll give you all the categories from cancer research to immune health to diabetes to, and then there's subcategories inside there. So if you click on inflammation, then it looks at general inflammation, cellular inflammation, joint flexibility. So it's really, really cool to kind of look at and break it down by condition.
Yeah. What's the name of the website again?
Omega-research. So you just do the Omega, then the little hyphen sign, research.com.
All right, come back. I'll have the LTN health question of the day. You get a right answer, you'll get a $25 supplement gift card.
Battling sinus, bronchial disorders, allergies, and other seasonal irritants can be a constant struggle, making this the season when you need Oreganol P73 the most, nature's most powerful natural remedy. Get the blast of wild nature you need with the only wild Mediterranean oregano extract, Oreganol P73 from North American Herb & Spice. After being tested, both the USDA and the FDA agree Oreganol P73 is powerful. North American Herb & Spice knows it's powerful as well and knows P73 is just what you need. When you take P73, you'll experience its cleansing power. You'll smell the fresh mountain-grown aroma and feel its effectiveness. The Greeks used wild oregano for their health, not just spice, and called it Oroganos, the delight of the mountain. Oreganol P73 is 100% wild, hand-picked Mediterranean oregano. Do not accept cheap imitations made from farm-raised or non-oregano species. Use Oreganol P73 and stay healthy all year long. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' Pledge of Integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness. BSN, Finish First. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Okay, here's your chance to win a $25 supplement gift card. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Earlier in the show, I was reporting on a study out of Michigan State University. The study was published in the Journal of the American Osteopathic Association, and I mention that so that you don't think I'm making this up. Sounds like it. What they found was patients who had kidney stones were doing something that got rid of the kidney stones? What was it? That'll be the question. Was it A, snow skiing, B, riding roller coasters, or C, diving off a high dive? What was it that helped patients pass kidney stones? 877-897-8255. So, was it snow skiing, riding roller coasters, or diving off a high dive? Tavis, welcome back. 877-897-8255. We'll see if somebody gets this. It's a real study. Now, I went to that. This is a nice website. Tavis recommended, if you want to know about research associated with omega-3 fatty acids, polyunsaturated fatty acids, go to omega-research.com. I'm there now. And my goodness, this is a great site. Cancer research, diabetes, children's health and development, inflammation, mental and neurological health studies. This is great stuff. This is a nice website, Tavis.
Yeah, it's a good site.
It looks like, is that an Omega site? A Nordic Natural site?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a general research site, to be honest with you.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Okay. Because I don't know.
It looks like it is, because on the bottom it says Nordic Naturals. So these are probably
2016.
Yeah, these are not all studies though I'm not 100% sure if this is all products that have used. May have been all studies that have used the Nordic product. So I'll double check with the folks at Nordic Naturals to see if that's the case.
Yeah, they have a link there. Inflammation. In your work and working with clients, young, old, and otherwise, and everything in between, inflammation is an issue. It's an issue with athletes, and come the winter months, it really, as I said, the wintertime cold weather can exacerbate people who are suffering from arthritis and some other kinds of, inflammatory diseases affecting their joints and whatnot. Does this come up a lot in your work? The concept, the issue, the health condition of inflammation?
Yeah, I work with a lot of baseball pitchers, particularly, major league pitchers, college pitchers, high school pitchers. So this is an area we target. Number one, we try to attack it from, eliminating or reducing reducing inflammatory foods, fried foods, processed, foods that have processed carbohydrate, and also foods that have oils that have a lot of omega-6, like soybean oil that's in a lot of salad dressings and mayo and potato chips. We try to reduce that in the diet. But a lot of these kids, whether they play football, there's neuroinflammation in the brain with concussion, and we'll talk about that. But from a shoulder side, from an elbow side, if you're a pitcher, you're going to have a lot of inflammation in those areas. So all my kids, even from 14 and up, we do a fish oil, or if they don't eat fish especially, but we do a fish oil and some supplementation to help with that process. But a big area is in football right now, especially it's football season, is the head trauma, the concussion trauma, and there is some really nice research to show higher doses of omega-3 fish oil help reduce the inflammation in the brain, because 25% of the brain is made up of DHA. And one of the fatty acids in fish oil is DHA. Mm-hmm. So you give the brain what it's made up of, and it helps that part of that brain heal better if you don't give it.
By the way, to answer your question, the studies, and there are hundreds of them here featured at omega-research.com, are not necessarily studies with with Nordic Natural products. These are studies that go all the way back to 1990 in different categories. These are just studies that you would find on PubMed or Cochrane or some other database that show the connections of doing research on omega-3 fatty acids. Let's go to Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Charlene, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Kidney stones. You ever know anybody had kidney stones?
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder how they got rid of them. It can be pretty painful.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah. Well, this study at Michigan, coming out of Michigan State University, they found something for people to do that was a lot of fun to get rid of kidney stones. Was it skiing, snow skiing? Was it riding roller coasters, or was it diving off a high dive?
It was riding the roller coasters.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
For you, not for me.
Not for me. You don't want either, the kidney stones or the roller coasters. Right?
Exactly. Right.
Well, congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card, Charlene.
Well, thank you, and I'll use it at Holly Hill.
Thank you. I just met with those folks at Expo East. Ran into the owners out there and talked to them. They're wonderful people.
Uh-huh.
All right. Tell them I said hello.
All right, I will. I listen to you every morning.
I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your show.
Thank you for listening. There you go. I like that. There you go, Tavis. You had a nice little plug for the show. That's good, right?
Wonderful. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what are you going to do the rest of the day? You're gonna go down to the city and eat etouffee or what? What are you going to do, man?
Oh no, I got work, so I got a busy day. I got another meeting in about a couple of minutes. So,
all right.
Yeah, it's a great day, and it's a beautiful day down here at least. And it's always a pleasure talking to you. I mean, we always have a great conversation, and it doesn't even feel like a radio show. It just feels like we're getting on the phone talking as buddies.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the compliment. We enjoy having you on. You take care of yourself, and when you speak to the people at Nordic Naturals, tell them I send my best, will you?
I sure will. So
All
have a great day.
You do the same. Nordic Naturals, you can't go wrong. No way, no how. Visit that website, omega-research.com. Nordic put that website together. It's research, hundreds and hundreds of studies supporting the medicinal properties and health benefits of omega-3 fatty acids. Man, it's wonderful. Nordic Naturals, take it. Take their products. Why? Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. See you tomorrow.